guys, welcome. You can see I just made this video. This is weekend, so most times during weekends like this there won't be trade. So I am making video on how you can actually enter a trade. So like you see before me right now, we have I'm using the 4 hours time frame. Each of this candle, you can see this is 4 hours. Each of this candle represents for 4 hours. All of these candles, you can see how I'm touching them, is a 4 hours candle. Now, if you are going to trade or if you are starting up a trade, I will advise you the first thing you need to do is to get your support and your resistance. So what you need to do here, you click here, you go to this button, you click on it, you get your line straight drawn. So if I'm going to use a support system, and make sure I use a support system that has a wick. Alright, if I'm choosing my support, I'll use this very wick. Make sure that there are more candles in your support system, signifying that yes, this is actually the place where there is an impending force. A reverse has occurred many times. You can see when the trade was moving from, let's say from here, it came down, then there was a reverse after this bullish candle. You can see it reversed and it moved upward to this point, right? Consolidated and then came down, right? Now you can see what I'm saying. It came down. This is each candle here represent for 4 hours. It came down to this point, and now there was a reverse. After this candle, you may just look for the. You see this. This is a bullish trend, so you can even enter from this candle to somewhere here, and you come out. Understand? So the same things apply. It came down again after for 4 hours. So you can see. Then look at this hammer. And anytime you are trading and you see a wick with a short body but a long wick, then you should know that this is a hammer, especially when it's facing towards the upward trend. When you see this wick here, is an indication from here to here. It's an indication of the bulls coming in and fighting this very position from here to here. Right? It was on a sell from here to here. You get what I'm saying? So now when the bulls started coming in, then this candle appeared. If I were trading and I see a candle like this hammer, immediately I'll go in as a buy, because it shows that, okay, after this candle, you know that it actually shows the show of strength that the bulls are already coming in and they're coming in to take over the market. So you can see from here, trade run up to this point. And then you can start seeing a weak candle, an indecisive candle happening here and here. Then there was a reverse. Now you can see, like in this trade now, this very place. If I'm trading and you see another occurrence of a hammer here. Remember, this is my support. This line is my support. This very line is my support. And now you can calculate how many candles my support is on top. My support is touching this candle, is touching this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it having multiple touches on each resistance. Each point of resistance, there is always a candle that always touches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost about 5 to 6 candles are touching my resistance. So now, my support, alright. So now you can see, if I want to get my resistance, this is a good place to put your resistance. You get? Now look at it. Multiple touches here. 1, 2. This one too is inside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see this is my resistance. If I'm going to go on a short trade, I can either choose my resistance somewhere here. I can just choose my resistance. Let me move this. I can either choose my resistance somewhere here. Yeah. Yes. Because the trade may reverse at this point. But the best place for your resistance is here. Like Goela did. You understand? I was saying, I say use the hammer as your main point to trade. Anywhere you see hammer and it's in your support, you can say yes. You can go into trade anytime the hammer is in your support, your point of support. just enter it. Make sure your support is in a place that the trade always reverse. Now we are still in the 1 hour time frame, right? Let's move to the 30 minutes time frame. You can see what I'm saying. After this event here, look at how the trade just moved from here to here. Even with this short thing happening in this 30 minutes, you can still come out in profit. Look at it. So let's go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes also will give you a clear picture. Anytime you're trading, I love using the 4 hours time frame, the 1 hour time frame, and the 15 minutes time frame. That's what I do. The other time frame don't really matter to me. 4 hours, 1 hour, and 15 minutes. 30 minutes, not really. I don't trade on 30 minutes time frame, but I only use it for market studies and to know when to come in. You can see anywhere you see this hammer, there's going to be an upward trend. Anywhere you see it. Let me show you an example of a hammer here. Look at this hammer. What happened? There was a consolidation for a while, but what happened at the end of the day? The trade went up to this point, from here to here. You can see what I'm saying? So I always love trading on hammer. I love trading using hammer. And for you to get your hammer, always go to 1 hour time frame. You can see your hammer there. You can see the market, what the market is doing. 1 hour time frame. You can go to also, you can make use of the 4 hours time frame. You can hammer here, hammer everywhere. You can see what I'm saying. Even this short distance, 1 to this point. Okay. An indecisive candle. Anywhere you see a hammer, just know that there's going to be an upward trend. Look at this hammer here to this point. You can see the movement. So that's that for this.